This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com with a daily combat sports news update. Dana White commented on the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight, and I have to say, I agree with him. He said that he said he was wrong about Tyson. He was concerned about Tyson's health, and Tyson had told him, "Don't worry, I'm going to be fine. This guy can't do anything to me." Obviously, he didn't get hurt in the fight. Dana White brought up that he had a knee brace on. He has knee issues. Made it through the fight, made a lot of money. The other thing Dana White said was, what were anyone expecting that was mad from a 60-year-old and a 27-year-old? The fight of the century. It was a gimmick match. Apparently between 110 and 120 million people watched the show. The other thing, Dana White says that's all Mike Tyson. And I mean, Jake Paul played a great heel in this. But I mean, that's obviously a lot more than I've seen any of Jake Paul's recent fights. Apparently, the first WWE Raw on Netflix is going to be January 26, 2025. AEW had their second lowest rating ever for Rampage Friday night. Only 186,000 viewers. They only ever did one lower than that, 172,000 viewers. 0.06 rating. SmackDown did a 0.32 rating. Obviously, that is their lowest number since December 2023, which was just a highlight episode. But obviously, the Mike Tyson fight took viewers away from SmackDown. Roman Reigns was on that episode. Disappointing, but obviously there's going to be crossover between the boxing and the wrestling. WWE is giving their wrestlers Thanksgiving week off. Done are the days where Thanksgiving week was one of the biggest in wrestling. Now they get the week off. Collision did a 0.11 rating. AEW is apparently going to start running smaller buildings. They're running an event at a Comic-Con, a Collision taping coming up, because I guess they only had sold 1,000 tickets in a 20,000 seat building in the same town, so they've found a better option. Apparently, one of the reasons there's been a delay in them going into smaller buildings, despite them only getting a few thousand in these monster buildings that cost a fortune to rent, is the set that they're using is apparently, the word on the street is the set they're using is too big for smaller buildings, so they're working on getting a smaller set so they can go into smaller venues. So that's it for the news today. I did an interview with Northeast Wrestling legend King Kalua a couple days ago. Talked about wrestling. Rick Rude, Iron Sheik, Sergeant Slaughter being in the AWA. It was pretty interesting. I'm working on a bunch more interviews. I wish everyone a great afternoon.